Kaguya muttered to herself, folding towels at Violet's mansion. It's not easy being the perfect maid. She looked at the body bags on the ground beside her. She scratched the back of her neck as she grew anxious thinking about their contents. Lady Sasha and Maria. I could store Lady Sasha in my shadow, but that would be pretty rude to her after all. My shadow is hardly a nice place to visit. She sighed, trying to think of what to do. A maid's duty is to do what's best for her master. This was a teaching that Julia tried to put in her head at a young age. Julia was a role model for all maids. She had trained several generations, beloved by all. She was Sasha's personal maid, but she was also the head maid of the Folger Clan. Kaguya was sad to think of a world without her presence. Those piece of shit hunters. She thought about Sasha. Losing a mother figure and finding out your family lost their Earl status must have been quite a shock for her. Kaguya felt a pang of pity, an emotion she often avoided. The feeling carried through her thoughts. Attacking her felt wrong, but I had to do it. She was in a bad mental state. If I had left her alone, she would have made a rash decision and ended up dead. Kaguya knew that to prevent the worst fate from happening, the three women needed to stay together. It was the only way. Lord Victor needs his wife's blood, and his wives need his. Kaguya rubbed her forehead. Maybe I should look for another job? This is stressful. But she knew there was nothing else she was allowed to do, or equipped to do. I suppose this is my lot in life. She found herself wondering if Lord Victor would praise her for doing a good job. She frantically shook her head to get this thought out of her mind. She turned to see Violet and Victor entering the mansion, dragging the bodies of two vampire hunters, Thomas and Jimmy. They dropped them on the ground. The men were badly bruised and unconscious. Kaguya stealthily slid the body bags containing Sasha and Maria underneath the couch and turned to face Victor and Violet. Welcome back. How'd it go? Victor and Violet had no response. Kaguya could tell they were exhausted. Victor kissed Violet on the cheek. Ooh, I should get back to my parents' house. Make sure you keep an eye on these guys. Violet kissed him back. I will. Victor turned to leave. Violet stopped him. Where will you tell them I am? Victor shrugged. I'll figure it out. Victor arrived home, and the first thing his mother said was, Where's Violet? Good to see you too, Mom. His father was washing dishes and turned off the sink, still awaiting the answer. Victor cleared his throat. She's got a big house, so takes a while for her to pack. Victor's mother beamed. You really hit the jackpot. You got a rich, beautiful, and loving wife. I have nothing more to teach you. I'm proud. Victor nodded. Thanks, Mom. I mean, if it were up to your father, you would work as a bricklayer, and you would whistle to women passing by on the street. You would be a caveman. I don't want my son to be like that. Victor's dad growled. Woman, why did you agree to date me back then if I was a caveman? Well, you were tall, muscular, and knew how to treat a woman well. Very well. His parents traded loving looks, and Victor smiled. These two are still like teenagers. They heard the front door and saw Kaguya barge in. She seemed frantic, but tried to hide it. Hello, I've returned. Victor's mother turned to greet her, a little confused. Oh, Kaguya, right? Where were you? I haven't seen you all morning. I was solving problems that Lady Violet forgot to deal with. Oh, good job. Kaguya flashed a small, satisfied smile and grabbed Victor by the arm. I need to talk to you. He was surprised. Mom, Dad, I've got to deal with some stuff. His parents nodded with understanding. His mom called out. Don't forget to pick up Zach from the vet. Victor smacked his hand over his head. Shit, my cat. I forgot. Sorry, little buddy. You'll have to wait. Victor followed Kaguya through a secret passageway that descended to the basement of the house. When they were out of sight, Victor's father leaned over to his wife. Do you think Victor is straying on his marriage? Anna shook her head. I doubt it. I know my son. I raised him to be a loyal man. He won't run after another woman if he's married to someone as beautiful as Violet. There must be something else going on. Leon nodded, satisfied with the reasoning.
Do you ever think it's weird that they got married without having an official wedding? Or did they have one and not invite us?
Anna sighed. They wouldn't do that to us, would they? Leon shrugged and continued washing the dishes. Victor and Kaguya arrived in the basement. Victor was shocked at what he saw.
What the...
Sleeping in an open coffin was Sasha. To Victor, it was just a stunning woman in a silken white dress. She had short blonde hair and very pale skin. And though Victor tried not to stare, her thick thighs caught his attention. Damn, she's a beauty. Despite his best to stifle the reaction, he felt a strong bloodlust for her. What the hell is happening? It was the same way he felt the first time he saw Violet. It was an inexplicable attraction. It was like he needed to suck her blood, immediately.
Why am I feeling this way?
Kaguya, who is this? What is she doing here? Kaguya didn't answer. Victor watched the resplendent woman's chest rise and fall. He studied the delicate shape of her face, her soft skin, and perfect cheekbones. He bit his fist and stepped away. Get it together, man. You already have a beautiful wife. What the hell are you thinking? Kaguya watched him. You're reacting to her, huh? Victor ignored her question.
Who is she?
Victor asked as he clenched his fist, with an insatiable hunger. Kaguya didn't answer him. Victor raised his voice. Kaguya, tell me now! Who is this woman? Kaguya met his stare. He could tell she was nervous. Are you sure you want to know? Victor tensed. Yes, tell me. Kaguya took a deep breath. Well, Victor, she's your wife.